Hey everybody, welcome back to another movie review. As I promised, we'd be doing some movie reviews again. And you guys are probably wondering, what the hell, you're wearing glasses. I sometimes I wear glasses just because of the blue light. So these are actually like blue light filtered glasses. Um, and I am actually checking out some films at Sundance. Two, just because, money's tight. But two films that I feel that a lot of people are not really talking about as I refresh the screen. Or not, my screen's actually dying. um, and that film is La Pecera, which is Spanish for The Fishbowl, directed by, what's her name? Guillermo Mario Sanchez in her directorial debut. Um, and tells the story of a female named Noella, and Noella is currently facing some pretty severe case of cancer, and um, in response to the her latest update to her to how her cancer is going, and how it is becoming more um, apparent of its spread, and basically spreading more quickly. Um, she decides to just to go back to her hometown, um, in the Vey Quest, I believe that's the name, and she reunites with her mother. And she also, within all this, is trying to find some form of purpose, and trying to escape the realities of her situation, which are quite severe. Um, and um, and that's pretty much the bare bones of what the film is. And with that, you get a film that is does have some tenderness. Obviously, with the subject matter, it comes with the territory. Um, and I think that the performance at the center of it, I actually think, is fairly engaging. I wouldn't say completely engrossing, but fairly interesting. I think that she brings some level of sincerity to the role, and is it's definitely one of the more interesting components of the film. I think that the more interesting component of the film is visually. I feel that it presents a very gentle and yet meditative like quality visually, like particularly when we're at the ocean. I feel is just that's where it's just on full display, and that's where it becomes very stunning to look at. um, and a lot to do with the ocean as well, I feel, is where the strengths of the film lie, where the film is very quiet. Like, there's no dialogue that happens at these particular moments where she's at the ocean and where she's with herself, I feel that that's where the film becomes a lot more expressive when dialogue is not presented it. But when dialogue is presented it, that's where the film starts to become quite shallow, I must say. It doesn't help that the performances surrounding her are fairly average. They're not anything that that notable. They're just kind of there just to kind of give her a little bit more meat as a character. Um, and you get a pretty um, like it's a film that is small, and it's small but yet doesn't have a lot going on. It just has one idea going for it, which is what I said, is ultimately a person trying to escape the realities of their situation through a certain level of ignorance, I must say. Um, and for a little while, that idea is interesting, but it doesn't it doesn't suffice. You're not completely enthralled. You're not completely engaged, and you find yourself kind of bored, especially when I said when the characters start to talk, because it doesn't feel like the film's giving you anything new. It's just kind of playing around with this little piece of drama, and it doesn't elevate it to any new heights. It just feels like fairly expecting bit predictable, um, and it just feels fairly flat. Like that's the best way I can describe it. It's pretty flat. And it's not that it doesn't have any merit. Like I said, I think that the lead performance is interesting. I wouldn't say it's is great. There's some issues, just with her expressions and stuff like that. And I think her character is, it has some interesting developments, but it's not, again, anything big or anything that makes you more invested. It's just, again, working with what it pretty much sets up in the first 15 minutes. Um, but visually, it occasionally just stuns. I think that the overall aura, like, it has the right attitude. That's the best way to that's one of how do I put this? Like, it has the right attitude, but it doesn't have the right script. I feel like that's the best way I can say it, because I think that it really lacks a better a better structure, a better navigation, and an overall grip to character. Um, but it definitely has the right behavior. This It's very calming and very relaxing. I just wish that there was more going on for me to become more involved. So visually, it has a few things. Performance-wise, at the center of it, there is a little bit of merit to it, and it's a film when it's quiet has a lot to say. It's when it starts talking, does it does it show how shallow and fairly wooden, I must say, it is in overall design. So the quiet moments are really what keep it afloat. So that's my thoughts on La Pecera. Decent piece. I'd say decent. Nothing too notable, but decent. So so that's my thoughts on that. If any of you guys are at Sundance right now, you guys let me know your thoughts on La Piquera, if you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have one more review from Sundance coming up next, so stay tuned for that. And that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one, so stay tuned. And I'll have another Sundance video after that, a topic video actually. So it'll be 3 Sundance videos back to back, so hope you guys will enjoy the new kind of content for a minute. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review.